is you need to take time to enjoy the successes. How simple and silly as that might sound to you.
Say that again, Adam, because it's very true.
You need to take the time to enjoy the successes. I think most people aren't sure how to celebrate when things go well, or they're so focused on getting things done, they don't take time to pause and step back and really enjoy when they have a success. And maybe part of it, what I want to highlight here is, here's some things that maybe you want to think about in terms of how you, or what you should be celebrating. Okay, so for instance, if you get a new client or customer on board, stop and celebrate that. Every new customer is a big deal. Don't brush it aside like it's no big deal, as far as what's kind of going on. Same's true if you get a client or a customer that's going to come back or renew with you. That's always very important. How about getting a new employee on board? Welcome somebody new to the team. That's a big deal, because if you have the right people on board, you want them to stay.
No, what happens is that you as the owner, when you start out your business, there's a lot of enthusiasm and very positive thinking. But as the months and years go by, you get embedded into the day-to-day operations. You're always solving problems. And unless you get your organization functioning fairly quickly in the game, those problems always come by you or past you. You have to solve them yourself. And all of a sudden, you get into a behavior style with your company that all of a sudden the fun is gone. And we have many clients, and they often achieve success with us. That's what we do as business coaches. And we have to tell them to feel good. Hey, Adam, you're my client now. You just hit a home run. Do you know that? I mean, look at you still drooping around worrying about yesterday's problems. You had a good event happen. Why don't we celebrate this? Why don't we celebrate success?
Well, we often get that deer in the headlight looks when we say that to them, Jack, and it's usually followed by them sitting back in their chair and they kind of will give that sly kind of wry smile,
you're right.
Yeah, like they didn't recognize it, right? So it's almost like, okay, it may only be for a few minutes, but it's okay. Let's pause and just again acknowledge it. Let's give high fives. Let's talk about it a little bit. Because that's a big reason why you got into business in the first place, was to be able to have some of this fun and some of these successes. So let's celebrate those things.
Yeah, and again, to our listening audience out here, any small business owners who have had success and who know what we're talking about, all of a sudden somebody had to nudge you to say, hey, you just did a great thing here. A great thing happened to your company. Give us a call. Why don't you give us a call and share that with us. It's 440-946-9468. That's our number. We'd love to hear some success stories that you have and maybe how they played out with your company. Because we're big at promoting success within the company. After all, your employees come in there, they want to be with a winner. And how do they know? Sometimes they don't know if you're walking around with a sad puss. It's just have fun with this.